Well, hi there. Welcome to my little disaster, my little one-car garage in Tacoma, Washington. I thought I would try and film this. I've probably gone through this garage over the years at least 10 times trying to make improvements, and I figure one more time. So, I'm going to lay out the plan, and I'm going to execute the plan a little at a time. Normally, there's a car parked here, my wife's car. So we work around that, but I want to make it so that it's easily set up and usable, and I want to make it so it's better organized, although I seem to know where everything is. But anyway, so I'm going to take you along on that and see how it goes. So first off, it's mid-November. Uninsulated garage. I have a little diesel heater, but if I turned it on, you wouldn't hear a word I'm saying. Might be for the better, I don't know. But for now, we're going to work within that. So this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to redo, this is all piecemeal, leftover pieces to build some shelves. And although it looks not too bad, there's no rhyme or reason to it. You want penetrating fluid, or lubricants and paints, they're all mixed together. So I'm gonna make this into a comprehensive chemical corner, including reducing a lot of it. And then we're gonna slide over to here. All this tool bench is gonna move up towards the other workbench, and this is gonna become all hardware and storage for things that I'm keeping. So I'll also redo these shelves and try and make it a little more functional. So basically this end to this end will be some kind of storage. That's how my mind sees it. I don't know if you can see this, and I'll try and get a better still picture of it, but I built a couple of 2x8s and 4x4s, and we would use this to lift the back end of the body off of Volkswagens when we would work on Volkswagens back in the day in here. And I don't do that anymore, and this is sturdy, but serves absolutely no purpose other than to be in my way. And I think I can use that lumber for some of the project ideas I have in mind. We'll see. So moving right up through, this has been a great little storage area, but again, it's too many horizontal surfaces for everything to land on. All this is projects I'm going to be working on. These are all storage for hardware, some more power tools, wire. I'm going to get that again, storage, tools, work area. That's the goal. And then while doing that, filter through some of this. A lot of this is projects to renovate or repair tools that were either given to me or I'm doing them for someone and I'm kind of behind. So hopefully this will lead to a better work area that will be more conducive to me wanting to come out and work on it. And then the toolbox. That's going to be a whole nother thing in itself. I've got to get it organized. It is halfway there. I got a new box. My old one fell apart. But it needs attention. So this is my major corner of operation here. This workbench is one of two that were in the basement from the original owner when I moved in. I added a woodworking vise and a drawer down here, but it's never been well cared for by the original owner or me. And so I thought, boy, wouldn't it be nice to give it a little bit of love and bring it back to, it's sturdy, it's old growth wood, it's tight. Let's just see if we can't bring it to the next level and stop letting it be the dumping ground when I come in here and don't know where to put things. I redid this vise a year or so ago, and then since then it's been sitting out here re-rusting and not mounted to anything, so I don't even use it. But I didn't fix it so that it could sit on a bench to be looked at. Over here, I think it's still in the frame there. This is a Grizzly lathe. I got it dirt cheap from a fella that had to move, and It's got a Reeves drive, so I bought a new belt, I put it on, I've turned a few things, it's loud, it sounds like a locomotive. A lot of it is because I'm storing things on it and around, and so I want to see if I can, one, better calibrate it and align it, and two, get everything off of it and into its own turning area, so that again, it's a functional piece of equipment and not another flop for stuff. I hope I'm not the only one that's that guilty of that. And I don't know, up here above, I got a shelf with all my hand power tools. And it gets them out of the way, but it also just is not conducive for working. I want to grab something, 4 things come down. I'm going to redo that too. And then we'll go to the other side of the garage and try and finish this up. Stock, metal stock, standing stock, dowels in the corner, some remnants of gardening equipment, and some hanging tools, which most have moved to my garden shed, so they don't need to be here. And I want to turn this into an area where projects are. Like these shovels are friends that I'm gonna clean up for them. And all the stuff over there that's projects, I want it stored together here so I can come in and see what motivates me at any given day. And again, a few more garden things, some up in the rafters, my workhorses, some power, just a slew of miscellaneous. It would be nice if this was mostly empty, and I'm thinking maybe at some point a fold down work area that I can move my table saw on and move my chop saw back and forth. Usually I have to set up the sawhorses, and you know the drill. So something a little more permanent mounted and readily usable as soon as I pull the car out. Again, we'll see. We'll see how far this goes, if anywhere, but that's my goal. So I've lived in this house. It was built in 1941. I've lived here since 1999. The garage here, when we moved in, was leaning over, about ready to fall over. We kind of pushed it back up. It's not pinned to the foundation, neither is the house. And I re-sided it, and that kind of locked everything in, reinforced it. So it's a good solid structure. It's got a new roof. I think we can do a lot better justice to it, and hopefully you enjoy following along. We'll see. So I thought I would give you a quick overhead tour because, you know, this isn't boring enough. There's the old lift for Volkswagen. It worked great. And over here we have a notched part of the rafter where they put in a garage door opener. And I thought, well, you know, I could probably give that some love and reinforce it a little. Again, wood stock storage, some of the bigger yard stuff, and I don't even know stuff, a bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna make a big change. The goal is that when I'm done, it's functional and anybody can use it, meaning I'm not the only one who knows where things are hidden. That's the heater I was talking about. I'm going to tell you, this is an uninsulated garage, but when I run that and come in and give it a little time, it takes that biting garage feel off, and I can work pretty much in that whole corner and be comfortable without the big jacket on. So that was a good addition, and we're going to see if we can't better position that along the way here, along this journey. So we'll see. Well, hello there. I thought I would introduce myself. I have a couple of misfit YouTube videos I put up, more goofing around, and as well as this, but I thought I'd try and make some kind of rhyme or reason of this one and maybe turn it into a little mini series. I don't know. I'm just doing it because I'm retired and I can. My name is Tom. I'm an old Navy guy, an old construction guy, and just an old guy. And this is my way of keeping focused and doing something, that keeps my mind going. I gotta figure all this out while I go, and I don't know how easy that's going to be. Don't expect much of it. I'm not competing with any real YouTubers. I'm just here playing. So if you like to play, come on along. If you don't, well, move along. Anyway, I hope to have some fun with this. I think I'm going to do it in pieces because I got pretty bad ADHD, and so looking at the whole project, I'm already ready to give up after I just filmed what I have to do. So I think doing it in pieces, one section at a time, one task at a time might be the only way to get anywhere with it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad you're here, if you are here still, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Oh, if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, I love it. I like to talk. It's part of the ADHD, so say hi.